Guys, it's Dani'i and welcome to another video, and I'm here with updates on this disturbance located in the States that now has a 50% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone. But before I go into details, please subscribe if you haven't, and you can also tap the notification bell so you know every time when I post a new video. And you can also share this video to make persons out there know what is taking place so they can prepare, and you can also share it to help the channel grow. So potential Barry has a 50% chance of formation, and it is a medium chance to become a tropical storm, and that is very likely at least by this weekend. So we're finally seeing some tropical activity taking place after a period where we haven't really been seeing any disturbances, only a few waves moving across the region thanks to the Saharan air that helps to prevent the formation of tropical cyclones. So it is expected to move to the southeast and then go into the Gulf right here into this area that is also possessing conditions that could support some really rapid strengthening of it. So here we have the sea surface temperature map, and remember, going up from about 27, 28, 29 all the way up to the 30s, those are the temperatures that help us to get a tropical cyclone. So around this area the disturbance is expected to go in, and we see that it is very, very warm, especially right here to the west of Florida, where we are seeing that it is in the 30s and 31 right off the west coast. So we could see this, it could potentially rapidly intensify before it hits land. Remember what happened with Michael. Michael was a Cat 5 when it almost made landfall in the Florida Panhandle last year, and it jumped from basically a Cat 3. So we could see this rapidly intensifying. So if you're in any of these areas, please, I am urging you to start preparing, because we don't know how severe this potential Barry might be, and formation chances are likely. So now let's go to one of the most reliable computer models, which is the Euro model. So this is one of the latest updates, and this is showing at least by the 13th of July. So these black lines that you're seeing are called the isobars, and they're lines of equal pressure. And the more tightly packed they are in a circular motion, the stronger the winds and the lower the pressure. And the color also helps with you knowing whether the pressure is low or high. And going down from this turquoise color down to the blues and the purples, the winds are very strong because lower pressure equals stronger winds. So at least by the 13th of July, we are seeing at least a tropical storm here on its way to places such as the Florida Panhandle, the most westerly side, as well as Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. And it can also trigger tornadoes. Remember, landfalling hurricanes have the potential to trigger more natural disasters such as tornadoes. And then by the 14th of July, one day later, 24 hours, look at what they are expecting. You see that there are more isobars and they are so tightly packed and it's dark. That could be some rapid intensification. That could be a Cat 2 or Cat 3 hurricane. So we don't know if this will be the scenario as yet. We just have to keep watching potential Barry. So as I said, it's basically coming from the US to say, hey, let's get some strength and go back up there, and basically going back up. But the track is not certain, and it is not yet an invest either. But guys, if you're in any of these areas, please prepare. Oftentimes we hear of unnecessary fatalities from storms. Don't take any unnecessary risks, such as going to the beach, and don't procrastinate to prepare for the storm. To hear that, oh, a major hurricane is coming, when it is almost time for it to hit, you start to say, let's get out of here. So I just urge you to just stay safe if you live in any of those areas and throughout the rest of the hurricane season. So remember to always be weather-wise, and if you found this video informative, please like to help the channel grow. That really made me happy and I appreciate it. So have a wonderful day. Okay, so this is preparing for a hurricane. So this is also from AccuWeather, and you must have, number one, your first aid kit. This contains like bandages or any products that you might need in the case of an emergency as it relates to your health. Next, you should have your battery powered or hand crank radio, and this is so you get your updates on the storm. And you should also have flashlights and batteries should in case the electricity goes out for a while. A whistle is a signal for help. You never know if your community might be flooded and you might need some assistance. And your local maps to help you get around if you should be caught off guard in a tropical cyclone. So as we go throughout the rest of the hurricane season, I hope that you take these into consideration and just stay safe and weather-wise.